Day 170 done. First one in the office, not the last one out. Wednesdays are always really tough. I feel like this is probably the most active day. I see people at the office. Like Wednesday, it's almost always guaranteed to be packed. And then Monday and Friday are probably the least. But yeah, so I actually got a really good amount of work done today. I'm noticing that, so I did like a little calculation on how much token usage I have, and then also how that correlates to Git commits, code base changes, lines of code written, even like workflows done. Basically everything is exponentially increasing over time. And I think this is partial gain in my own productivity, where one, I can work longer, harder hours, and it's just like a stamina game where you go to the gym, you start benching more over months and months and months. So I'm getting more efficient myself. And also just agentic capabilities, LLMs, also just making me much more efficient. And I think both of those scale infinitely. There is a limit to the gym where you will start to asymptotically kind of max out your physical potential. Like nobody can just keep benching, I don't know, adding a plate every month, even a year actually. Like there is a physical limit to the body, but I don't think there's a limit to the mind. Maybe not in terms of hours slept, but in terms of like economic productivity. And I'm a little bit upset because a lot of that's going to be highly dependent on just like token usage, where now I like having a lot of control within my workflows, a lot of control within the company I'm building. The one thing that I'm ceding control-wise is the fact that I just have this huge dependence on LLM intelligence. Maybe this changes when there's more open source and we do on-prem, like fine-tuned models. I don't think that that's ever going to catch up to closed source. Like I think that this is probably going to be an OPEX. Yeah, anyways, I don't want to get into that. But yeah, so I'm noticing that I don't think that there's ever going to be a limit on how hard I can work and what the economic productivity is. I'm essentially approaching the limit for how many hours I can put into it. I think I'm averaging 75, maybe 80 hours a week of like consistent work where I feel like I'm putting in good work. I mean, this is 7 days a week, this is every day. I think I can do that indefinitely.